Maybe I'll use my computer today to read comments. I don't know if that's going to work for me. Okay, it says I'm live. Let's make sure I'm muted. Well, say hello when you come on. I'm super excited to show you what I've been working on. These are the kind of things that I feel like God puts on my heart. So we'll give it a few minutes and then I'll show everybody. But in the meantime, how are you? Hello, Amanda and Christine and Catherine. I hope you all had wonderful holidays. Happy New Year to all of you. It's going to be a great year, right? I just feel it, right? Just feel it. It's going to be a great year. Anyway, hello, Cindy and Karen and Lavada. Thank you all for joining me. I've been working, you know how I love working on my little signs. I actually have 3 that I'm going to sell, and I'll tell you all about them in a minute, and the price will include shipping because I'm going to ship them myself. I don't want to ship them to my daughter, then that adds to the cost. But they are on the website right now. And what I'm going to work on today, I only have 3 of them. What I'm going to work on today are some little mini, like a little banner sign that I'm going to gift. Since I only have 3, I'm going to gift one to the first 3 people. So let's start off with my least expensive. There's these 2 are really similar. Just a little variation in where I placed everything. So we'll start off with this one, and these 2 are going to be $20 each, and that includes shipping. So hello, Terry Joe. That's one. It's got the 2-inch rhinestone right there. So this one's got a copper and gold background, and I've decoupaged. I've enlarged like a hymeneal, and the angel and the dear God sign. So this one, the dear God, is $20, and I put a gold rope on it because that's what I had in my stash. And then one very similar, which is also $20, is this one. So you see the difference, right? I placed the crosses in a different area. Now, it's funny because here I am, this little Jewish girl, making all these signs for my Christian friends. And I think I know one person who's Jewish, and she's a crafter, so she could make this all herself if she wanted to. So there's the other one. And that also is 20. And and the size is 12 by 8. And then this one I'm going to show you is more expensive because of the cross and the work that I put into this one. So this one says, I am with you always. And I ended up, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is a 3-inch rhinestone cross on antique lace. So, you know, you can see everything that I've added. And this one, I actually put a little rhinestone hanger, and that's $35. So what we're going to work on today are the little gifts, or the little banner pieces that I'm going to be gifting for whoever buys these off the website. So the website is paintpixie.com. At the top, you'll see wood signs, very easy. And you click on it and you have your 3 choices. So I am using my stand today. So let's do this. Let's bring you down. I'm going to try to angle myself to read. Thank you, Cindy. Let's see. Catherine, thank you. You know, it's funny. I feel bad. Ever since my mom passed away, I haven't really celebrated the Jewish holidays the way that I should. You know, sometimes you're just like, when she was alive, we did so much for her. But when it comes to Christmas, I'm more about Santa Claus, and I love gift giving, you know that. All right, so I've already pre-painted these, so we'll just get started. I'm thinking I'll go ahead and decoupage everything while, you know, and it might be pretty quick if I did all three, kind of like an assembly line, right? There we go. Let's see if I pull you back a little bit. And then I'm looking at you. Sorry about the, oh, hold on. Let me see if I turn my overhead light on, if you get better lighting. I don't know if it's going to help, but it might. Alrighty, let's see. Yeah, I don't think it really helped a whole lot. So I apologize for the lighting. It's not the greatest today. I don't know why. It's pretty sunny outside though. All right. So I dug these out of my stash. And I know I can fit two, and then this will be one. So we'll just start cutting. Hey, Debbie Knudsen, how are you? I think what I want to do, right, I can just kind of draw it out. I want the whole thing to be covered in music. So I can just, right. Oh, but I wanted to sand it. Well, let's see what happens. Well, okay, so I'll just have to cut it. I love sanded edges. Doesn't mean I can't sand it once it's cut, right? And then cut across that. There we go. For a minute there, I lost my line. I'm like, oh my goodness, where did I draw that line? All right, so it should work, even if a little bit of the edge goes off. And that little piece is torn. But I think once I get it decoupaged, yeah, you wouldn't even be able to tell, because I'm also going to have, like, I printed, oh, so this is what I'm gifting. I forgot to tell you that part. So if you buy the I am with you always sign, I'm going to make and send you a mini, whoops, I'm trying to see you in my phone. Dear God, can you see that? Yeah. And if you buy the Dear God signs, I will gift you an I am all with you always little banner, okay? So that's what we're working on. All right, let's see. We had your nephew Jason lighting candles this year. Catherine, are you Jewish? That I didn't know? Or do you just do it? Because I know people that actually celebrate the Jewish, like Hanukkah and stuff, even though they're not Jewish. And I've decided whenever I'm using like these music sheets, I feel like I need to use like this the heavy duty matte medium. And where did I just put my, oh, there it is, in front of my face. Okay, let's see. Really, it's not going to matter what side. Alrighty. And we want that to go all the way to the edge. And then I'll be sanding that off. Oh, I have should probably use it. I have my Lazy Susan right here next to me. All right. We also have on the website our brayer that I love, love, love using a brayer to decoupage with. So that is on the website right now too. Just look under crafting. Let's see if this does better. And They are $6.50 each. You grab my brayer, and this is the brayer. And you can see that. We're going to put that up on the edge. Yep. There we go. And then, oh, that goes that way. If at the end I don't like the way this one turns out, I'll make a new one. Let me. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, let's just get all of these decoupaged. Okay. Like I said, whoa, that's a lot. Figure I'll just work on them kind of like on an assembly line, then they go quickly. And then if you decide you're going to buy one of my wood signs, that's on the website already, I will be including one of these. And again, the price, and it does say there on the website. When you go to checkout, it'll say ships directly from Josi and it's free shipping. Okay. Let's do that. I just realized something. Oh no, what am I thinking? I'm doing this right. Oh, hopefully I didn't put that upside down. No. Do you ever start working on something like, oh, I think I put it upside down? Well, that's what I just did. I thought I put it upside down. There we go. Okay. That one. And then this one is just, there's no words, just a bunch of music. I don't think it matters. I kind of like this side better. It's not as busy. So let me, on my pencil, and actually do that. Oh, this is a good spot. Okay, this one's easy. Easy for me to cut. Because I can just follow these lines. All right. Anyway, you were raised with a Jewish... Oh, okay. I was the opposite. My mother was Jewish. My father was Christian. Another reason why growing up we celebrated both holidays. But obviously, my father wasn't religious at all. We did the whole Santa Claus thing, right? What was funny, though, growing up, we lived on an Air Force base. My dad was in the Air Force. So we lived in North Carolina, and I think it's when I can't remember if we were in Fort Bragg or Pope. But on Sundays is when my mom would do her housework, and she would send us to Sunday school. Maybe because we were so young at the time, we were able to, like she was able once we moved to California, transition more into the Jewish religion. I don't know. But yeah, it worked out though. We didn't get messed up. Okay, here we go. Oops, oh no. Oh, you want to, all right, I want to make sure that's even. Okay, here we go. And then we'll be able to sand these off. I did bring my little sanding thing. It's probably hiding. So I'll just do that over. Uh-oh. This. You know how it wants to bubble till it's totally dry? That's what's happening. Okay. Alrighty. Get this one. Oh, and I need to cut. I find that it's super easy if you are using this type of banner, cut that V. Okay. All right, one more little side, and then I'll get the other two. Let's get the other one. So there's one. Yes. So, see, these won't take very long, really. Uh-oh, but I might be redoing one. Let's see. Okay. And then we'll get this one. Whoa, let's see. Okay. Hey, Carol, how are you? Happy Tuesday. What I'm working on is some little banners that are going to go. I have 3 wood signs that are, 2 of them are the Dear God letter, and one is says I am with you always. It's Matthew 28:20, I believe. So whoever buys my first 3 signs, they're on the website under wood signs at the tab at the top. I'm going to include these, and the shipping is free. Or included, however you want to say it, right? It's not a new, so you can order anything else on the website. It'll just say ships directly from Josi, free shipping. Okay. So this won't be very long. I think what we'll do is I'm thinking I might want to I think I want to water cut this. Oops. Let me just put that aside for a second. Oh, I should probably use a different brush. Okay. Let's just tear that out. I love these rough edges. That's why I wanted to water cut them. sometimes I could have used my water brush. I'm just too lazy to get it out and put water in it. When I use my water brushes, I don't use them enough, so I like to empty the water out when I'm done. That way nothing gets moldy or anything like that. There we go. Here we go. Let's see. And at the end of my live, I'll scroll. I've got a bunch of little bottles of paint that I can give away. So we'll do that too. We'll give somebody some paint. All right. So do that, and then I am going to put a cross. So see how I'm able, remember, this is the one that has a little bit of a tear right there, but if I put the cross right there, you won't even be able to tell. So I'll do that. I want to cut that just a little more, make it a little more even with the other side there. Just a little bit. So in order to be gifted the paint, you have to be here still on the live. That's my rule. I don't think it's fair for anyone. Honestly, it wouldn't be fair for those who stuck around and watched the whole live, and then somebody who got off after a few seconds or a minute or whatever won it. I'm really weird that way. I think, you know, everybody should, if you're going to get something gifted, then you need to give a little something too, right? Does that sound weird? Okay. I am going to use the same medium because it's out, but I'm going to try something. I don't do this very often. I'm going to try placing this on the back. Usually I just put the medium on the whole surface that it's going on, but just do this for now. And then my corner where I was touching it, right? Okay. There we go. And then after, what I can do is seal it with like our meltdown or force field. I'll let it dry before I do that, and then I can glue the cross on. Right? You think that'll look pretty? Oh, I hate the fact that the lighting is not so good. Someday I hope to be able to order your paints. Sandra, I wish you would have been able to take advantage of our sale during the holidays. They were 25% off. Doesn't mean I won't have another sale someday. I am thinking about just so much going on after the holidays because we have inventory and all that good stuff that goes along with owning a business. But we used to have like little paint kits, so I might do a paint kit including a brush, kind of like a starter kit. All right, so we have that. Let's do Dear God. Yeah, we're almost done. What do I do with my scissors? Here we go. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to I'm going to cut the edges, make the edges a little rougher with water. kind of, I love rounded corners. I think it's just much softer. Oh, let me start with this. Okay. This is a thicker paper than usually I like to use the mulberry or, rice paper because it's thin. This is a thicker one. I actually like it. But it does take more water to cut through it. All right. Okay. So did you get all your Christmas decorations up? If you decorate, I did that this morning. Mr. Pixie left yesterday morning. He's in Tampa for a few days on business. And I had decided I was just going to wait till he's gone. And the only thing is I need him to help me put the boxes back up where they belong. Because the older I get, the less excited I am about being on a ladder. Even though for years I was a paint contractor, had to be on a ladder, but the older we get, the less, especially I haven't done it in years where I had to paint. It's like my balance is not as good as it used to be, especially when you're holding something kind of heavy and trying to put it up above your head. Okay, I'm gonna try to come back in over here. Get really funny about, try to do this. And then I'll come back with, after I seal it, I'll come back with the, with some of the distressed inks. I am so hooked on those. And I have some that might be really pretty on this one because this is really very, not as exciting, right? So this cross, I might end up maybe hanging it from, maybe I'll end up hanging it from the cord, because what they really are charms. And that way it doesn't really cover, like if you want to read your sign. And for those of you who've never heard this one, it's Dear God, please give me strength when I am weak, love when I feel forsaken, courage when I am afraid, wisdom when I feel foolish, comfort when I am alone, hope when I feel rejected, and peace when I am in turmoil. Amen. So now this might be a good one to hang it on to, because I'll be honest with you, I kind of went a little crooked with my paper. So if I hang it on the cord, and then I can, oh, maybe with the distressed inks, I can hide that a little bit, that it's crooked. Because this one could go on the white paper too. And then they're a bit different. Oh, now maybe I will. Maybe this one goes, do you like that one on the darker paper? Or do you think you like it on the lighter paper? And then I can come in with the distressed inks, except you can't see it. Okay. On the white background paper, and then, like I said, I'm still going to come in with some of the distressed inks because it's so white. So I sure am. I'm glad you have some. I'm gonna, yeah, I just need to get on top of that. I'm leaving again for a vacation this weekend. So I need to either work on that now, or maybe that'll be something for February. Might be a nice little promotion thing for February. Darker, darker, okay. Darker it is. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it on the back of the paper, the medium. You know, I think I know why the lighting's not good. I have the phone is actually right facing the window. So that's probably why the lighting isn't great. I just didn't feel like setting up the other tripod in front of me. All right. Okay. Oh no. I moved it. What happened was I moved it. There we go. Okay. All right. And then I have the white one, which I'll put the other I am with you always. Okay. Get that on there. How do I do? There we go. That's better. Yeah, I don't think I don't like using this tripod like this. I can't, at least if I am looking straight ahead at my phone, I know what you're seeing. Okay. Alrighty, so let's start with this. Just pull some of these sharp edges off, right? And that little sharp edge right there and there. Okay. Alrighty. And get this glued down too. Okay. I think I'm done with that. All right. All right. There we go. Close that up just for a second already. And then that just goes on the other side. See the, so I think with the Dear God one, I'm going to just hang it from the cord. All right, so let me dry these a little bit. I'll get some melt down on top or sealer. Don't need these. Don't need that anymore. Okay. Cindy, the lighting is good. I'm looking for my computer and it looks so dark. Maybe it's my computer. Maybe I don't have my brightness on all the way. That could be it too. All right. Yeah, I want to get the meltdown on, and then I'll do the distress inks. Because one thing I noticed, the distressed ink, at least when I've used it, it smudges once I put something on top of it. And I don't know if it's because it has to dry all the way. I am still learning all about these distressed inks. Let's see, do that. No, I think you need to come closer. Okay. All right. Let me grab my, I have a little force field left. Maybe I can use this. And I have a tiny bit of meltdown in another one. And before I open like a new container, let's seal this in. Well, I will be curious to see if anybody buys my signs that I have on the website. They do. They'll be getting these little banners gifted to them with their sign. And then you could always gift it. Whoever's buying it buying the signs could gift these if they didn't want to keep them. I'm trying to, with this new year, I have a lot of decisions I need to make about my business. And, I don't even know what direction. I used to be totally furniture painter, focused, wholesale. I want to really bad go back to, I really want to sell wholesale. And retail, we did retail too, but our focus, we probably had 95%, prior to COVID, 95% of our business was wholesale and 5% retail. And COVID changed all that when shops closed. So now I'd like to see if I could get maybe some people who might want to do shipping themselves and maybe they want to do an online store, because having a brick and mortar is really a big financial responsibility. And but maybe if somebody wanted to do an online store, you still have to buy the product, and it's but like shipping brushes and stuff is a breeze. When you ship paint, it becomes a matter of, you buy boxes, you buy some popcorn or bubble wrap. The paint company our paint company ships everything in a box with popcorn. But when I'm shipping you guys paint, I ship little tiny bottles, so I just use bubble wrap. And I don't think anyone's had their paint broken in shipping. I don't think so. Not from me, anyway. Okay. Oh, my hands are so full of that matte medium. It's like glue. It's like peeling glue. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, I see a corner I didn't get very well. Here. let's, if it feels dry. All right, let's see. Hey, Justin, how are you? Yes, Karen, brick and mortars have so much overhead. I loved it when I had mine, but yeah, today almost everyone shops online, and so that's why I'm leaning. I used to be like, nope, I'm only going to sell to people who've made the commitment to have a brick and mortar, but you know what? That's not the reality of today anymore, right? The reality is more people are shopping online, so it's kind of like, I have to change with the times as well. Okay. I like how the edge of the paper darkens. And I have learned I like to layer the colors. See how that picks up just the edge? And these brushes, I've seen so many people say they got theirs at the dollar store. My dollar store didn't have them, so I ordered a big pack. I don't know how many came in them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pack of 6 on Amazon. I think it cost me like $8. They were cheap. So it really wouldn't have been a deal unless it's, wouldn't have been a great deal at the dollar store anyway. If it's one in a pack. I don't know how they sell them there. They're in the cosmetic section from what I was told. Let's use, I love the black. I love the black. It just really gives it a grungy look. And I'm just using the same brush. Maybe like grunge up the corners a little more and the edges. It kind of reminds me of soot, right? Now, the one nice thing I do like about this being kind of not waterproof, when I say the inks aren't really waterproof, not right away anyway, is that, see how cool that is? I love that. You can always go back in with some water if you needed to and smudge it a little more. Let's say you have a distinct line. Oh, I love that whole grunge look. There's a color that I have here that I really like too. I just used it for the first time the other day. It's called Antique Linen. Have you used Antique Linen? Karen, my daughters have their groceries delivered too, I think. Let's see if we can. The Antique Linen kind of reminds me of the background color of the music sheet. So my inks are old. I've had them for a few years. Totally forgot I had them until recently. And so they could be drying out, but I can't tell. They're still working as long as I probably really work it. I don't know, right? Oh, but look at, I love that whole grungy look. And then my thought will be, put a hole. Where's the hole? right? It's the hole got kind of gunked up with my matte medium. That's why wow. Should have figured that one out, Josie. All right, now I have let's see. This is the one hold on, I'm trying to find my cord. I don't think it's in here. Hold on. No. Okay, I have some gold cord. That might work. I'm looking to see what I have. This might be really bright, but what I'm thinking, you know, what if, okay, remember I told you I had other colors? Let's see, those are purple. What if I added maybe even, I have a blue in here somewhere. That's red, don't want red. I could have swore I had a, maybe they're under here, like an, here we go. Faded jeans. Maybe to add a little bit of color. Let me grab this little baby brush. Right, add a little color to, oh, that's pretty. I like that. Faded jeans, I said. Oh, I like that, and I think I like it kind of like in the corner here, right? When you mix it, oh, that's pretty. You mix it with the black. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. It's really soft. Can you see it? Can you tell? It's blue. Oh, Catherine, you can do that? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Rubbing alcohol when it starts to dry out. Okay. So now, what if, oh, okay, Josie, right? I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, right? Tie it up here, right? Let it hang. Do you like that? You like it better than the dark brown? Oh yeah, I think the blue just added just a little something. Do you like, I like the cross hanging from the cord. And then if anyone ever needs to actually read the prayer, they can. They can lift it, pull it aside, right? Almost though, I still feel like the edge, you know me, I love doing my edges. Maybe my edge should be a little gold. So hold on, don't go anywhere. I have got some gold wax that I made. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Might not. Hold on. What I did is I made some gold wax a while back. Oh yeah. Oh, see what happens when you layer? If you are new to watching me, I do this a lot. I love playing with my products. All right. If you want to make your own colored wax, get our icicle wax. And you have to play around with the mixture. You know, might be like half paint, half wax to get it as dark as you want it, or like waxes you don't want super dark anyway. What, for me anyway, I should say. I like just having them, I like the shimmer. Ooh, yeah. And you still can see through the wax, right? Because wax is, I made this, God, months ago, and I wasn't thrilled with it, but maybe I was testing it on the wrong thing, right? I like that. So this is our 24 karat gold paint that I mixed with our clear wax, our icicle wax. Ooh, I like that. Just a little bit here and there, right? I like it. I think I'm going to put some on these edges though, just to, because the edges are white. I had painted the whole thing. This used to be a different color, and I think I had painted them to make some kind of Christmas project. So let me just wax the edge so it's not so white. That's one thing I like about paint and all the waxes. I mean, there's so much you can do with it. You just have to be willing to open up your mind, your imagination. Don't ever let anyone tell you you cannot do something, because as long as you're willing to try, and if it can be fixed, if it's something that, you know, you don't want to ruin, but if it can be painted over whatever, nothing's ever ruined. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I think I might do a little bit, darken up my blue just a tad. Just a touch more, just to, yeah, I like having a little bit of blue in my board. There we go. All right. All right. Now, I think I can call this one finished, other than getting the cross on there. And then I'll show you, if you decide you want to buy one of the first signs I just made and put on the website. This one's going to go, oh, Dear God's going to go with the $35 sign. The other signs are $20. Because I want to do the opposite message on these little ones. Okay, whoops. Okay. Trash day today. Okay. And that's gonna go like that. And then hold on, I gotta try to get it, feed it through that little tiny hole. Okay, and I'll tie that off. Like that. Uh-oh, that one broke. Okay, let me do it again. I pulled it too tight. It's the first time one of these have ever broken. That's surprising. These never break on me. Okay. Let me... Alrighty. Oh, there we go. And I can cut this. I might do a third one on this. I might end up putting a little bit of glue on the back of the knots. That way they don't. So that's this one. And I'll show you, it's gonna go, so if you buy this one, let me, my phone's all wonky. Okay, so this one is $35. You can see why, right? Look at that beautiful, gorgeous rhinestone. And I put a lot of work into this. I even edged this one. I came back and I even went back over the writing here, made it darker. I put diamond dust on the wings. So this one's $35. And my gift, and it includes the shipping, is this little sign to go with it. So it's on the website at paintpixie.com. Look under wood signs if you're interested. And I will be shipping these myself. So these are the ones you'll get together. Now, the other ones. Now let's work on these. So I didn't seal these, did I? All right, give me a second. I need to seal these. Whoops. I think I still have some. There we go. Go ahead and get the force field on, and then we'll dry it real quick. And then we'll play with our inks on these two. So this will be one that'll be really pretty to have the blue ink too. Let me seal this one. So force field can actually be used as a decoupage medium as well. And usually when I'm using rice paper, I'll use it, but today I didn't. I went ahead because the music sheets are thicker, and I always feel like I have to put so much on because of the thicker sheets. Let me just put that aside. So these two will go with the Dear God signs. Karen, my new home is a source of, what's the term? When it's kind of a sore subject. But Mr. Pixie keeps saying it's up to me to finish the electrical. And what we have to do, I've already got all the lighting in there on the plans, because we're still working on the last of the plans. And I may even have my outlets. It's the switch plate cover, where you turn your lights on and off. That is so hard to decide, because you've got to mentally walk into the room and say, oh, I'm going to turn on a switch here. Well, it's great, like bedrooms are easy. But when you get into these big, great rooms where, right, your living room, kitchen, dining area, all one big room, you need to have all these switches around different walls so that you're not having to walk all the way across the room to turn a light on or off. Or anyway, that's where I'm at. And I told myself today, after I got done packing up my Christmas stuff, I have the dining room table cleared off because that's where I work on my plans. And I told myself I'm going to pull the plans out and start working on them. So that's where we're at with the plans, my friend. Okay. Well, we're coming to an end here. Just, how come that one's shiny? I'm thinking I dripped some matte medium, and I say that because I see some shiny spots on here. But my matte medium's matte, right? Maybe it's my, let me just get a different brush. Let's see if I just put another layer of force field. Sometimes with force field, the more layers, like after you put on a few layers, it gets a little bit shinier. It's not a super shiny medium. It's a beautiful, I like to call it more like a soft satin finish. Okay, and then we'll be able to come back with our ink. So this is why I like the rice paper. I actually like seeing the music sheets behind the paper. You see a little bit of the music. I like that look. Okay. All right, let's do this again. I'll just start pulling out. I don't know what. We'll just start. All right. Oh, wait. Nope, I'll do the wax after. That's right. Because the wax, once I wax something, it's not going to stick to the wax. Thank you, Phyllis, for thinking lamp lighting or recess lighting. Lots to decide. That's right, Karen. We're doing, both, right? Because lamps, for me, give the ambiance, right? A soft light. But we're doing, actually, what looks like recess lighting, but they make a new one now. It doesn't actually recess into your ceiling anymore. Oh, no, I'm thinking can lights. So well, it's not recessed. It's not can lights. They have a newer style now that you don't have to put those big old holes in your ceilings. Oh, I got my colors mixed up. Is that black? I don't know. That's black. Okay. I'm trying to. Oh, and you're looking at me. I'm sorry. Oh, Josie, you don't need to be watching me because I'm not looking. Okay, hold on. Because I'm not looking at my computer. All right, here we go. I don't even know what color I'm using. Okay, the blue's easy. I think I want to use my little brush for the blue though, and I really am liking the blue one here, especially after it gets a little mixed, right? Okay. Ooh, I like the blue on the edge. Because there's blue in the print, right? And, go figure I put my black away. I did. Just again to grunge up I just want to grunge up the corners a little bit. I love seeing all the different colors come through. So you still see some blue, you see some brown. The black just kind of grunges it up a little. So it looks antique-y. There we go. I love this whole like antique-y thing. Okay. Now, let's work on this one and then we'll work with the wax all, you know, at the same time. So we're going to go back. Oh, I know what I want to do. Let's see. I was telling you the antique linen. That's this one right here. The antique linen reminds me of almost the color, like the background of a Heminal or whatever, right? So I can tone that down. I wish I would have used these earlier. I think what happened was like 3 years ago when I had joined, Jane Volante had a journaling class. No, she had, I think, a mystery box, something, I can't remember anymore. And she had sent some of these in the mystery box, and I was watching her all the time using them and other people, and I was so intrigued that I ended up ordering a bunch and then never using them. And then we moved and they just got kind of, you know, shuffled around my craft area. And now that I have found them again, I love them. I mean, look at how this has changed this white paper. And I didn't print this paper. It was white. Karen, I think this is one of the music sheets I bought from you. You know, when you sent me all those music sheets that you were selling. I think that's what it is. Let's go in with the little blue. Oh, I also want to let you all know, on January 25th, I am hosting an event right here on our page. And there'll be, I believe, 15 of us presenters. I'm super excited. I haven't had an event on my own page in years. Usually they're getting hosted on like Craft Around the Clock or whatever, but somebody's already hosting on that day, so we decided we're just gonna host it right here. And Sheila's the one really, and I'm going to be co-sponsoring it with Digital Deco Designs. So she's letting everyone pick their paper. I'm sending 2 colors to everybody. Should be fun. There we go. There we go. I like it when the edges are really dark too, like that. Even though I'm going to be going over it with the gold wax, it'll be really, really pretty with the black under it, right? All right. Now, we'll grab the gold wax again because I really like how the other one looked. It's so pretty. Now, these 2 that I'm working on, I will glue the cross down in just a second. Oh, that's pretty. Also, if you're working with colored waxes, and let's say it's too dark, you put too much on, take your clear wax all by itself and you can wipe it off. The clear wax kind of acts like an eraser. Oh, I like that. All right. There's that one. Let's get this one done, and then we'll get the crosses glued on and the cord in, and I'll show you what these are going to go with, and we'll call it a day. And then I have real work to do. This is not real work. This is just too much fun, right? It kind of is a distraction. But I just want to remind everyone, I will, right before I sign off, I'll scroll. Whoever's left watching me, I'm going to gift some paint. So you want to stick around. We're almost done. Oh, I've been on since, I remember I looked at the watch. It's a little over an hour. Since I think 1:04. That's not bad. I was able to do 3 of these in an hour. Okay. Now, I'm going to have to figure out what colors are what here. Black. Black's easy. The black and the blue are easy, right? You don't want them to totally dry out on you. It's the browns and all that. Let's see, this one I know is that. Okay, it's my 2 browns, and I don't think it's going to make that big a difference. They're really similar. All right, let me grab my glue over here. All right. Thank you, Lavada. You prefer to watch versus being at the office? Yeah, it is more fun. Okay, so let's put one there. Maybe we do that on the other side. Just do the opposites. One there. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to use my B7000. I love this glue. And then this is what I like to do because they're charms. I'm not going to cut it off. What I'll do after we're done going live, I'll just find a rhinestone, a clear rhinestone that fits in there, because you know I've got probably 100,000 rhinestones, and that's no joke. Maybe a couple 100,000, maybe 200,000. Anyway, I'll put a rhinestone in there and you won't even know that it's a charm. And that will take, oh, I guess I'll put my cord on after this sets up, because that's going to take a few minutes to set up, and you don't need to watch me put the cord on, but I'll show you the signs these are going to go with. So these are going to go with my $20 signs. So then the signs are on the website if you're interested in purchasing them. If I sell out, I can always make more signs. It's kind of an experiment. I usually give them all away, and I don't know, it's kind of like I got this, like, I always think God sends me messages and he's like, you know, you should, instead of selling the kits, which I end up with a lot of extra product left. He goes, why don't you sell them? Make them yourself. Some people don't want to make them. And I'm like, okay, I'll give it a try. So I ordered some supplies and we'll see how that goes. When you think of, like, the ones these are going to go with are $20. Plus I'm going to gift you these 2. I mean, $20 with shipping is usually what you're going to pay for with a kit. So I'm going to turn you this way because it's easier for me to show you. I have 2 different colors. One's the bronze background, And again, these are 12 by 8. And when these first 3 sell out, I have these I'm going to gift to somebody. So see how I did the opposite of the other one? This says, I am with you always. And this one is the Dear God letter. That's in bronze. And then this one is a combination of a copper and gold edge. And you can see that I put the crosses in different locations, very similar as far as the papers. But anyway, these 3 signs are on the website. This one's, whoops, this one is $35 because of that beautiful cross with the antique lace and all the work I put into that sign. Can you see? Oh, you can see the diamond dust on the wings. And then this is the extra banner you will get. So anyway, we'll see. Hopefully somebody will love my signs, want to purchase them. If not, then I guess someday they'll be a gift to somebody, right? All right, that's it, everybody. Like I said, these will go with these. These will go with this, right? Kind of an extra little. So for $20, you really can't go wrong. Include your shipping. The other one's $35. You get the mini banner, and that also includes your shipping. Anyway, everybody, thank you again for joining me. I love you so much. I do. My husband's like, oh, you're always saying you love him. I'm like, because I do. I have a lot of love to give out there. Anyway, oh, 222, my angel numbers. All right, everyone, have a great afternoon, and I will probably go live this weekend before I leave for Hawaii again. Going with my friends this time. Actually, they're coming with us. They've never been to Hawaii. Anyway, have a great afternoon, and I'll see you later this week.